sex in order to go to a party.
Ooh, Yaoi review.
Hi everybody, it's Corbin, and today I'm here to talk to you about Restart by Shouko Hidaka. We'll read the back and we'll delve into the nitty-gritty. Strike a pose. There's nothing to it, once sang Madonna. But there's probably because she's never heard of male model Tadashi. Not so glamorous life. Getting along in age and finding that young batch of models are becoming exceedingly taller than him, Tadashi is finding it more and more difficult to land gigs. What he does land is Aki, also a male model and an up-and-coming youngster who views Tadashi as almost hero-like worship. A drunken naked sex sparks at the beginning of their relationship, but Tadashi's growing insecurities over young Akaki's meteoric rise to stardom gets in the way of love. Clearly, it's not all glitz and glamour in the tumultuous world of modeling. But witness to their restart. This is rated 18+. It's published by Juné. So let's go ahead and talk about art style. The cover is actually not a very fair representation of the art style. It's far more appealing inside in black and white. It is very, very pretty. It's passable. It kind of is like the cusp between 80s and 2000s style. So kind of like the middle between times of anime and yaoi, anime and manga. So, yes, like the art style. As far as plot goes, pretty much we open up with Tadashi trying to avoid Aki. They both, one kind of remembers the night. All he remembers is they had sex. The other one still idolizes the other and is madly in love with him and is curious why they are not talking. So the story starts out with a huge misconception of the situation. Then we follow along with the story. We see the two models finally come to terms with the fact that they actually love each other, and that does take probably a good quarter of the yaoi to get to. Then the other quarter is Tadashi coming to terms with the fact that he is older and not always going to get the best of best parts, and people aren't casting him. And the other one starting to do international modeling gigs in Italy and Paris and traveling all over the world, and they're still making the relationship work. It takes Aki telling Tadashi, what is his name again? Tadashi, that he can do it. You can thrive. You just have to wait for the person to find you again, and you'll become a famous model. And that's what ends up happening by the end of their story. It felt really incomplete. The author does bring up that there's a second volume to this, but it is not published in, as far as I can find it. So I don't know what happened with the boys. It was supposed to continue off where this one left off. Then there's like a collection of 3 shorts. One of them is about a guy who is in love with someone who drowned and had an identical brother who he ends up falling in love with. It was really interesting. There's another one about business colleagues and another one about college students. Each one felt kind of complete. They did leave me wanting a little bit more closure, a little more explanation, but that is what it is. I mean, that's what happens with me in shorts. I always find I want more. So yes, I do like this one. I did think it was good. It was well paced. It was interesting. Art style was appealing. So I would encourage you guys to check it out. It did make a lot more sense to what it was once you actually started reading it. And I don't know if my explanation did justice to the story. So yeah, if you guys have questions or comments, shoot them down below. If you've read this before, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys later. Shoot me a like, a favorite, subscribe, share this with a friend who likes yaoi, and I'll talk to you guys later.
You like what you see? Then...
subscribe!